Hello, gorgeous soul friends. Welcome to my channel, Hannah DeVaux. Thank you so much for tuning in and for allowing me into your wondrous experience today. So this is your pick a card reading. What messages does your person have for you? We're going to look into what they're thinking about you, what messages they have for you, any unspoken words, any thoughts that they have about you. What does your person think about you and what do they want to say to you? You can pick between groups 1, 2, and 3. I have this cute little mushroom here for group 1. For group 2, I have this selenite skyscraper. And for group 3, I have the crystal quartz point. You can go to the timestamps down below and select your reading from there. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, group 1, this is your set of cards. Let's see what you have here. Good cheer. The moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. The King of Cups, the Hanged One, guilt, true love, and very soon. So group 1, I'm definitely getting where there's actually a couple of people here who are very fond of you and have quite the romantic interest in you. Some of you could be dealing with a strong water sign energy, maybe a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, because you do have the Hanged One here with the King of Cups, so it could possibly be a Piscean energy that you're dealing with. If it's not a Piscean energy, it could just be somebody who's very connected to their emotions. Maybe they're very emotionally expressive, or they could also just be very compassionate, very loving. What I'm picking up here is there's somebody who I think is actually either already in your life and they're new, or they're on their way into your life. And you could be meeting them in the next 3 months is what I'm picking up. Because you have this very soon card. So your person, your new person, wants you to know that they're coming into your life very, very soon. And then you also have somebody else here who's possibly from the past, because I'm picking up 2 definite connections. Look at this, there's 2 people in this picture. So some of you, maybe you're a water sign and you have 2 options here. 2 people who are in your life connecting with you, or soon you will have 2 people connecting with you. I think that there's one person here, group 1, who feels a lot of guilt. You could have been dealing with somebody who struggles with alcoholism, or they struggle with some kind of substance abuse or some kind of depression. I'm seeing a lot of not solar plexus, sacral chakra energy with these 2 orange toned cards. And then you have this, the moment I realign, also has some orange on it. So there's a lot of orange here. There's a lot of emotion tied to somebody from your past, group 1. And to be completely honest, if you're not currently in communication with this person, they're going to be reaching out very soon. If there's somebody who you feel is your true love, is your twin flame, your soulmate, I do believe this person is still stuck on you. You have the Hanged One here, so this person still has some kind of connection to you, and they're going to be realizing it here within the next 3 months. Yeah, somebody's going to come back. They want to iron out all of the negativity. They want to iron out all of the folds of this connection, all of the things that maybe made this connection kind of rocky. The moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. So for some of you, you might have some kind of special purpose with this individual, especially with the Hanged One. But someone here is already tied to something else. That's kind of what's being indicated here with these 2 cards, because you have the Hanged One where, her foot is tied. But in this guilt card, you also have her chained to something that's unseen in the picture. So for some of you, you could be dealing with somebody who's possibly already married, and maybe they've been waiting to tell you. Because I'm seeing where it's an unhappy marriage. It's not a happy marriage. It's one of those situations where it's like on the surface, it seems very happy because you have the good cheer card. So maybe this is the type of person who posts their fiance or their wife or their husband on social media, trying to act like they're perfect, trying to act like everything is fine between the two of them. They're trying to act like they're on cloud nine together. But under the surface, I think that this relationship is actually very toxic, very negative, and unfulfilling. Because I'm seeing where somebody is not happy in their marriage. Now, whether this is you or somebody else, not quite sure. But for some of you, you're definitely dealing with someone who is married or already in an unhappy relationship. And they're going to be telling you this very soon. This is one of the things that they want to tell you. But maybe they're afraid. Maybe they don't know how to tell you. And it's almost like this person has felt lost. Group 1, I feel like they want you to know that you've kind of put direction in their life once again. Like this person has a sense of direction now. I'm seeing a lot of energy of a same-sex relationship. So this could be you. I'm picking up 2 female energies, feminine energies in particular. Granted, I don't talk about physical gender in these readings. I'm talking about energetic frequency, the gender of your energy, where you tend to resonate more towards. Because, some people tend to be more balanced between the two, but others tend to kind of fall between 2 ends of this spectrum of energy. So I do pick up possibly a same-sex relationship. I'm also getting group 1 where somebody idealizes you. I mean, they just see you as an angel. Like, I'm picking up for some of you, you came into this person's life at a very dark point. And I'm seeing where you've possibly really helped them out of some kind of rut. And I think that this person is just so happy that you're in their life. Somebody feels like you're their true love, group 1. That's what they want you to know. They feel like you're the real deal. Because you've helped them out of something really negative. I think that for some of you, this person wants you to know that they haven't felt this happy in a long, long time. And it's almost like, this person was really lost. They were very, very lost. But the moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. So that's kind of what I'm picking up. Like this person was lost until they realigned with your energy. And for some of you, this is somebody from your past. Because it says realign. So it's like this is not the first time you've aligned before. If this is somebody new, I think that this is a past life connection. Because there is something very deep and spiritual about this connection with the King of Cups and the Hanged One. But if this is somebody from your past, I also want, I think they want you to know that they feel very guilty for something that they've done. It's like they may try to come off like they're perfect, and they may try to come off like they didn't do anything wrong, but I think deep down they do feel a sense of guilt. This person does feel a sense of guilt for something that they've done to you. Because, once again, this person feels like you are their true love. For some of you, you may have had a new person. There may be somebody new who comes in. And it's like once you have that new person, your past person wants to realize that they've screwed up, right? That's when they want to realize that they want you. That's when they want to realize that, oh, group 1, I miss them. They didn't miss you before you had this new person. They were nowhere to be seen. But the moment somebody gets into a new connection, I'm seeing the past person coming back around. Because it's almost like, for some of you, like they see you happy with somebody else. And it's like they're too stubborn to admit that they want you until they see that you have someone else. But I'm seeing where your energy is deeply intertwined with somebody else's. Like, I'm really thinking that somebody here is dealing with a twin flame soulmate situation. Definitely with the true love, the King of Cups, the good cheer, all of that. I'm almost getting like a reunion with the very soon. So some of you may be reuniting with this person very soon if you're in separation. Once again, realign. The moment I realign with love. So once you realign with love, you reunite with this person. But once again, some of you have a very big purpose with this individual. I think that's also something that they feel about you. They feel you have a very big purpose in their life. Clear direction is presented to me. So maybe there's something that the two of you are doing together. But once again, group one, I feel like somebody here just sees you as the world. Like, they really do. They see you as like their savior, or like they just put you up on a pedestal. Like, somebody here puts you up on a pedestal. It's great. It's really positive. I mean, this is great, great energy. I feel like what they think of you is very positive. The messages that they want you to know are very positive. They want you to know that they think you are their true love. 100%. You know, I'm getting the vibe where, once again, like twin flames. I'm getting twin flames here because you got the good cheer, right? And these girls are twins. So for some of you, like I said, it could be a same-sex relationship. Maybe you even look like this person. You know, maybe there's little like traits about you that make you kind of favor this person. You guys kind of look alike. I think your person also wants you to know that you're being divinely guided together. Because in the true love card, especially for those of you who are dealing with somebody who's possibly in another relationship or in a marriage or something like that, I feel like for some of you it's a man. You're dealing with a man who's in another marriage. And I'm seeing where he's being divinely guided to you because you have this little angel here who's kind of pushing this man into this woman. So for some of you, you're dealing with somebody who's being divinely guided away from their marriage and to you. And that's a message that they want you to know. Like, very soon, they won't be tied down to this anymore because they're being guided to you. And I think that your person does feel a sense of guilt, you know, especially if you're dealing with somebody who's married. Like, they might feel guilty for this, but ultimately, group one, I think this person wants you to know that they can't control their feelings. They can't control how they feel about you. And I'm even seeing where for some of you, there's nothing wrong with their partner. Like, for those of you who are dealing with a married person, there's nothing wrong with their partner. Their partner's not a bad person. No matter how much tarot readers try to demonize the other person, right? Because I steady see tarot readers doing that. They're just not good for each other. Like, they're just not good together. You know what I mean? Because I'm with the guilt card, I'm getting that this person's really not a bad person. Like, the wife, especially if you're dealing with a man who's already married to another woman. I think she's actually a great person, to be completely honest. Like, I think she's actually a really kind and loving person. But they just might not be good for each other. For whatever reason, their energies just don't resonate. Somebody's a closeted alcoholic. That's also what I'm picking up. It's like on the surface, they come off as this like person who's got their shit together, like, you know, they've got it all together. It's really good. But then like behind the scenes, they're possibly an alcoholic, because I am seeing some kind of like dependence on something. Possibly alcohol. I'm seeing a lot of energy for alcohol here. Someone's a partier. That's also what I'm picking up. Somebody is a partier. But I think that your person wants you to know that they're trying to be happy. But it's almost like when they think of happiness, they think of you. They think of the times that they have with you, the good cheer that you bring into their life. And they're just wanting to realign with you. They can't wait until the next time that they get to spend with you. Whether that's in 3 hours, whether that's tomorrow, or whether that's in 3 months. Like, this person is steady thinking about you, group 1. And they really want you to know. I'm almost getting the vibe of they may even be trying to like telepathically communicate with you. With the Hanged One, I get a lot of like Piscean energy, like very psychic. Like the communication between the two of you is very psychic. It's almost as if you share the same mind. Like you may think exactly like this person. Like you're just very similar. Like you complement one another you complement one another really well. And I think that this person's being guided toward you, and I think they want you to know that. I'm even seeing where somebody has children, and this person's children may be asking about you. They might be saying, where's group 1? I miss group 1. Why haven't you brought group 1 home? But I'm seeing where this person wants you to know that they care so much about you. And they feel, for some of you, like shit. Like they feel like shit for what they did. Whether it was to you or whether it was to another person. There's just some level of guilt that I'm picking up here. But it's surrounded by good cheer. So it's like it's worth it. Like the guilt is worth it. Especially for those of you who are dealing with somebody who's married. It's like, yes, they're guilty about this situation, but it's so worth it. It's so worth the happiness for them because you make them so happy. Or for some of you, if you're dealing with somebody who did something to you, they're feeling guilty because of the good cheer and the good times that they had with you. And they're thinking about that. And they're going to be reaching out very soon. So I think it's important to decide what you want with this person because they're coming. They are coming. And once they do pop up into your life, I think you're going to have more of a clear direction. It's almost like this kind of awakening with the Hanged One. Like you have some kind of awakening on maybe what you're supposed to do with your life or, you know, who you want to be with. But that is what I'm seeing here, group 1. If you have any questions or you'd like to book a personal reading, go ahead and click the link down below in the description box. It'll take you to my website and you can book there. But other than that, I will see you later. Take care and have a beautiful rest of your month, group 1. Bye-bye. All right, group 2, this is your set of cards. Let's look and see what you have here. Safe travel. The Knight of Swords. The King of Wands. Sorry, I almost said the King of Swords. Instinct. Chemistry. Retreat. I choose to learn through love. So group 2, I think your person wants you to know that they either want to move forward with you really quickly, like I'm seeing with the King of Wands and the Knight of Swords and the Safe Travel card. It's like somebody here knows how they feel about you, like they're so dead set on how they feel about you that it's one of those things. It's like, why wait? Why should we wait? You know what I mean? Because I'm picking up very fast energy from these 3 cards here. I'm seeing where this person may want to go on a trip with you. They may end up buying you a trip to go see them, or vice versa. Like they may come out to see you, especially for those of you, I'm seeing a lot of you who are dealing with somebody at a distance with the Safe Travel and the Retreat card. Like you may be dealing with long distance relationships. And what I'm picking up is this person may reach out to you, possibly in the month of February is what I'm picking up, during Aquarius season. They may reach out. I mean, granted, this is a timeless reading, but I'm making this in January. So if you're watching this in January, could be in February. If not, I'm seeing it happening possibly in 2 months. If you're not watching this in January, I'm seeing them reaching out to you possibly in 2 months. Or maybe even earlier. It might be the 22nd of the month that they reach out. But granted, tarot does not express itself in the limited realms of time, right? So this energy can manifest literally whenever. But what I'm picking up here is somebody here wants to either come visit you, or they want you to come visit them, or they want to take a trip with you. Like somebody here I'm seeing somebody likes to go sailboating, like this person wants to bring you sailboating with them, or they want to bring you on a hike with them in the forest. Like I'm just seeing where somebody here wants to have an adventure with you, with this King of Wands energy. Right? This energy is so adventurous. You could be dealing with a literal fire sign, or you could have these placements in your chart. But your person really wants you to know that they have such a strong chemistry for you. Like they feel so connected to you. To the point where they're almost being magnetically drawn to you. Going back to what I was saying earlier about, somebody traveling to see someone else. I'm seeing where there's this deep magnetic pull towards this individual. And that might literally be why this person comes to visit you, because they just feel that pull so strong, or you feel that pull so strong that it's like nothing can keep you apart. When a magnet senses metal, it's pulling on that metal. No ifs, ands, or buts. So that's kind of what I'm picking up here is like you're being pulled to this person, or vice versa. They're being pulled to you. I'm also getting the vibe where, this person has, they're very complex, and they want you to know that they're very complex, because I think sometimes this person may come off as like two-faced, or they may come off as like not really having much of an opinion of their own. That's kind of what I'm seeing. Like someone who kind of just agrees with everybody, like they're very agreeable. I'm picking up kind of a Libran energy, so some of you might be dealing with a Libra because you also have the Knight of Swords here. Or maybe even a Gemini. But I'm getting the vibe of somebody who is misunderstood. And I also feel like group 1, group 2, not group 1. Maybe some of you from group 1 are in here, and hello if you are. But what I'm picking up is there's this sense of like misunderstanding, like somebody feels misunderstood. And I think that you kind of see this person for who they really are, and they want you to know that. I think that there can be a lot of frustration with this individual because of a lack of understanding. But there's definite chemistry between the two of you. And I also think that there's a lot of lessons here with this person. And I think that's one of the things that they want you to know. They're here to teach you so many lessons about yourself and about love. I choose to learn through love. I'm just seeing where this love is an adventure. Like they feel this love with you is so adventurous. And I'm feeling the vibe where you're dealing with somebody who's possibly very adventurous. With that Knight of Swords and King of Wands energy, oof. I'm just getting somebody who is very much a free spirit. Like they just love to explore and roam and travel. Like you may be dealing with a Sagittarius. I'm picking up a very strong Sagittarian energy. But I think that group 2, this person just wants to explore the world with you. Like they really do. I'm almost getting the vibe where this person might be planning for that to happen. Like they may literally be planning some kind of travel situation where you both travel together. Maybe after COVID is over, or after we can start traveling again. But regardless, I do see where there is a sense of travel here. If it's not literal travel, it could be that they want to move forward with you. Somebody here wants to take it to the next level with you, group 1. I keep saying group 1. Why? Why do I keep saying group 1? Who is in here from group 1? Comment down below if you're in here from group 1. Group 2, Jesus Christ. And then you also have the 22 here, so it's like, you know, this should be reminding me. But anyway, Group 2. I feel like this person really, really wants to take it to the next level with you. Like they want to marry you. That's what I'm getting from the retreat card. They may even want to have a destination wedding. They may want to elope because somebody here is running away from something. They're like, let's get the F out of here. Let's get the F out of here and do us. Right now, I'm choosing to learn through love. But there's almost a sense of magic here between the two of you. With the King of Wands and the chemistry card, it's like there's so much stuff that's kind of even unexplained. With the instinct card, it's very mystical. You got the moon and the wolves, right? I think of wolves as very mystical creatures. Any creature of the night, I feel, is very mystical. So there's something very mystical about this connection. I'm also hearing love is a battlefield. Love is a battlefield. So I'm even getting the vibe of two very combative energies. You're very different, is what I pick up. You're very different from this person. You may even come from different cultural backgrounds. I'm seeing a multiracial relationship or an interracial relationship for some of you. But it may not be racial. It may just be cultural backgrounds are different. You come from different cultural backgrounds. That might even be the travel card. You know, maybe somebody's from a foreign land, a distant place. But regardless of these differences, there's still a strong chemistry here. But that doesn't necessarily mean there won't be disagreements. And that's kind of what I'm picking up with this Knight of Swords and the King of Wands. I'm hearing somebody who has to have an opinion on everything, right? But I do pick up where there is an energy of possible disagreements, like not seeing eye to eye. Like they want you to know that even though they don't see things eye to eye with you all the time, and there may be some really heated debates. That's what I'm picking up, very heated debates. They still love you, and they still choose to love you. Like they're very open to your opinion. They may not take it at first glance, because this is the type of person that takes everything with a grain of salt. Because I'm seeing where somebody's possibly trying to convince somebody of something. Like somebody's trying to show someone something or trying to convince somebody of something, and the other person is just very stubborn. But I almost feel like, you know, they learn so much from you. They learn so much from you, Group 2. And they want you to know that. Even though they may be stubborn, even though they may come back at you and try to argue with you, because I'm picking up somebody who likes to argue. They like to argue. They kind of find enjoyment out of it. It's almost like a sport. Like somebody argues for sport. And I can see where that's kind of frustrating. But regardless of that, they learn so much from you. And they learn so much from your debates. I'm getting more of a debate and a heated debate than like an argument. Because I feel like this surrounds beliefs. Maybe it's even beliefs about marriage. You know, maybe somebody here is wanting to rush into a relationship. And there's somebody else who's possibly much more, they're like, let's take it slow. You know what I mean? What's the rush? There's no rush here. There's just a very strong attraction here. That can cause somebody to be hasty. I just hit my light. Oops. But I do feel as though there is kind of like, there's an energy of somebody who's, of course, eager. Like, I think that one person definitely is eager to get into a relationship. Both parties are eager to get into a relationship. It's both, but there's one that's moving faster or trying to move this connection faster than the other. Because I'm seeing where somebody's instinct is telling them like, hey, pull back. Like, don't There's no rush, essentially, is what I'm picking up. Like, there's no rush here. And that's kind of what they want you to know. If you're the one that's kind of rushing, they want you to know that there is no rush. They're going to be there. They know how they feel about you. This person loves you, and they learn so much from you. Like, so much. I think that this person really respects you with the King of Wands. Like, they really look up to you. They're inspired by you. I think they're inspired by your sense of adventure. They're inspired by your persistence as well. And if you're not the one who's persistent, well, damn, group 2, you're dealing with somebody who's very, very persistent. For some of you, you've possibly even been on the run from this person. Maybe for the past year or two. And you can't seem to shake them. It's interesting because I also do pick up 2 energies, which I keep saying group 1, and I picked up 2 energies in group 1 too, so maybe this is for you, my group 1 friend, if this is you in the reading. But, I mean, of course, this can resonate with just group 2 as well. But I do sense 2 energies here. There's possibly one who's been chasing you for a while, and you have been on the run, or vice versa. Maybe you've been chasing this person for a while, and they've been on the run. If you've been chasing somebody for a while and they've been on the run, it's because they're already in a relationship. That's just putting it out there, flat out, they're in a relationship. If somebody's been retreating from you and pulling back from you, they want you to know, well, maybe they don't want you to know, but I want you to know, because you deserve to know, that they're in a relationship already. They're possibly already married. But then there's also somebody here who I think has a lot of fiery passion for you. Somebody who's more commitment worthy. They're more marriage material or boyfriend-girlfriend material. More relationship material. Others of you have been on the run from somebody here, and it's possibly because you found somebody new. And you're not really interested. But this person, for some reason, keeps coming back around. I'm even seeing for like the past year or two. They're almost taking it like a game. Like, I'm seeing somebody who, it's kind of a game of cat and mouse almost. Like, it's a game of cat and mouse. They see you as like their prize. You know what I mean? And they want to, like, I'm getting the vibe of it's very much like Aries or Leo energy, like the conqueror. I'm seeing a lot of Aries energy with that Martian conqueror vibe. It's like somebody here is like literally on the hunt for you. Like, that's what I pick up. Like, they're on the hunt for you. And they're going to keep trying. That's all I'm going to tell you. That is what they want you to know. They're going to keep trying. But there's definitely a strong connection to someone here. 100%. Regardless of who it is, whether it's someone from the past or someone current, there's a strong connection here. I think for some of you, you're dealing with the person you're going to marry. 100%. And you're going to learn so much with this person. I choose to learn through love. There is a deep lesson here, group 2. There is a deeply ingrained lesson here in this relationship. Are you going to trust your instincts? Because this person is telling you to trust your instincts. Trust how you feel about them. But that's what I'm seeing here. If you have any questions or you'd like to book a personal reading, go ahead and click the link down below in the description box. It'll take you to my website and you can book there. Please let me know how this resonated with you in the comments. Let me know what group you were as well. But I will see you later. Take care and have a beautiful rest of your day, group 2. Bye-bye. All right, group 3, this is your set of cards. Let's see what you have here. Grace. I'm unapologetic about what I desire and trust what I focus on will grow. 8 of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, honeymoon, forgiving and learning, and service. So group 3, I feel like this person wants you to know that you have been such a massive service to them and their path, possibly even their career. Like you may have helped this person get an opportunity, you may know the right people or have made the right connections in order to help them grow or something of that nature, but this person just feels as though you have done so much for them and so much for their path. I feel like for some of you, you might be dealing with somebody who's possibly struggling with loss, like they may have lost a grandparent or both parents. Maybe for some of you, you might be dealing with somebody who's lost both of their parents. Or maybe all 3. Maybe a grandparent and both parents. But I am seeing where some of you are dealing with somebody who has dealt with loss. And I feel as though you're almost helping this person heal. You're kind of presenting this person with a new sense of living, like a new way of living or a new perspective or a new sense of motivation is what I'm picking up. Like this person hasn't felt motivated in a long time. Like I'm seeing where you really make this person want to get up and start their day and get everything that they got to do done. Like they just feel such a strong sense of motivation ever since you've come into their life. And this person wants to move forward with you. I'm picking up where there could be, I'm seeing where there's been a situation where there's possibly been some kind of disagreement or some kind of argument. And they want to move on from this with the forgiving and learning. Like somebody wants to move on from something in the past, something that is not happening anymore. It's a dead situation, essentially. Like it's kind of like I'm hearing the term beating a dead horse, you know, like fighting about this situation and arguing about this situation is only beating a dead horse. So I feel like this person really wants to either forgive you or they really want your forgiveness. And they want to be able to move forward. I feel like there's been a really rocky point in you and this person's connection. And they want to kind of use this as like a catalyst for growth versus letting it hold you back. For some of you, it could have been a third-party situation. I'm seeing a lot of the energy of third parties. So some of you could be dealing with somebody who maybe put you in a third-party situation, or maybe you put somebody in a third-party situation, and now you've come back together. Maybe you've discussed things. And maybe now you're just trying to see where things go. You know, the honeymoon card is indicating that somebody here wants to move on from something. Whether it's moving on from this person or moving on from this situation. Because of the fact that the forgiving and learning card is here, I'm seeing where somebody is wanting to move on from this situation with you. Because I'm seeing where you've provided this person with a sense of growth and understanding that I don't even think they knew was possible before they met you. I'm unapologetic about what I desire, and I trust that what I focus on will grow. I'm getting the vibe of somebody whose family possibly doesn't approve of this relationship, or whose friend group doesn't approve of this relationship. Somebody here possibly doesn't approve of this relationship for whatever reason. That's why it says I'm unapologetic about what I desire. Because I'm hearing somebody saying, I can't control how I feel. So if there's somebody here who's dealing with maybe a family member or a group of family members or a group of friends who don't seem to approve of your connection, or they don't seem to approve of you or something like that, this person doesn't give a shit about that. That's what I'm picking up. Specifically that phrase as well, like, I don't give a shit. It's one of those things like, I'm going to be with you and I'm going to love you no matter what my family says. No matter what they're trying to tell me. This person is not going to let other people influence the connection that they have with you. That's what I'm picking up. Because I'm seeing for some of you, this has been an issue. This has possibly been an issue. A reoccurring issue. But I am seeing where your person wants you to know that there's a new opportunity with them. Possibly to either try again. Like somebody's going to want to come back and try again. That's what I'm seeing with the forgiving and learning and the Ace of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. Like I'm getting the vibe of somebody who wants to try again. If it's not an old person, it could be somebody new coming in from a distance. Because for some of you, you're already possibly moving forward in another connection when this person comes back around. And I'm seeing where this relationship, if you're dealing with somebody who's either at a distance from you or this person is from a foreign land, like they may not be where you're from. Their hometown may be very different from yours. I see a sense of grace in this connection. I mean, it's just really wonderful. I'm seeing somebody who third wheels a lot. Like there's a good friend of yours or a good friend of this person who just loves hanging out with you and your person. They love hanging out with you. I'm seeing the energy of 3. I keep seeing the energy of 3. So I keep hearing the word third wheeling. So somebody here is always third wheeling you and your partner or you and your person, but they love it. Like they love it, okay? And I was even talking to my roommate about this last night. Like, I personally love third wheeling. Like, I think it's so much fun. I love hanging out with couples. I love being the third wheel. I don't know. I also like being put in uncomfortable situations. So maybe that's just me. But there's definitely somebody here who loves to hang out with you and your person because they just love the energy you both give off together. Like, I'm seeing an energy of somebody who's very supportive of this connection as well. Like, there's energies here who may not be so supportive, but there's one person in particular who's super supportive of this connection. And they almost may be the one that's kind of driving this connection forward because of the fact that they're so supportive of it. Like there may have been times where you almost broke up with this person, but then this friend comes along and is like, hey, wait, but like, what about this and this and this? You know, what about these memories? What about all the stuff you've learned with this person? What about all they bring to the table? You know what I mean? Like, it's like there's somebody here who kind of helps change your perspective. I'm seeing where you and your person have transcended lifetimes together. And they want you to know that they feel that. Multiple lifetimes. Multiple lifetimes. I mean, you have met this person so many times before this. This is a very deep connection. And they want you to know that they are so attracted to you. I'm almost even getting the vibe of somebody who's trying to do work. Like, someone here works from home, like they work remote. And this person may try to like initiate sexual encounters with you while you're trying to work. You know what I mean? Or something like that. Like, somebody here is just always in the mood when they're around you. Like, they're always in the mood when they're around you, and they just... You make them grow in more ways than one, okay? I'm just going to put that out there. But it's really positive. I mean, I think that there's a lot of passion here, a lot of sexual attraction as well. It's like for some of you, you may even be a little bit older, and this person still finds you so attractive. Like, I'm seeing somebody in here who's maybe even almost 80. Like, somebody may almost be in their 80s or something like that. And this person finds you so sexy, okay? They think you are so sexy, and they make you feel sexy. You know, they make you feel really good. That's what I'm picking up. I'm also hearing makeup sex. I'm not quite sure. So somebody may be trying to initiate that. They may be wanting to initiate that with you. But regardless, you just make this person feel such a strong sense of bliss, group 3. And I think for some of you, this person finds it so hard to focus. Like even when they're at work, like they're just thinking about you all the time. They're thinking about you all the time, and they don't even feel bad about it. They don't even feel bad about it. Like they're like, you know what? I can't control what I think. You know what I mean? It's like you're always on this person's mind, always. Like this person's out with friends and they're thinking about you. They're at work and they're thinking about you. They're in bed and they're dreaming about you. You know what I mean? Like they're just literally always thinking about you, and they want you to know that they're always thinking about you. Always. They may even fantasize about you during inappropriate times. Like I'm seeing where somebody's working. They're possibly having fantasies about you in the bedroom. And if you hear my stomach growling, okay, mind your business. It is 7 a.m. I haven't eaten yet. I usually don't eat until after I read cards because it helps ground me after I read cards. So if you hear my stomach growling, okay, just mind your business. Okay, just mind your business. So as I was saying, I feel like this person fantasizes about you, like in the workplace or just like in really inappropriate times. I'm seeing somebody who likes someone's submissive behavior. I know that's a lot, and that might not resonate with all of you, whether this is you or somebody else. Somebody likes somebody else's submissive behavior. Like I'm seeing dom-sub relationship. I'm just seeing somebody who is a freak, okay? They're a freak leak. That's what I'm picking up. Somebody is a freak. Whether that's you or whether that's this person. I'm getting a lot of sexual energy from this particular spread. It's like this person just, they want to go round 1, round 2, round 3, round 4, like just continuous. Like, it's just, it's a lot. They think about you in a sexual manner a lot. There's a lot of, I got that sacral chakra energy with the service card. Like I'm seeing somebody who goes to church and fantasizes in church about you. I'm telling you, like very inappropriate places to be fantasizing about somebody. This person's doing it, okay? All the inappropriate places. But I do see where there is like this really strong, passionate connection between the two of you. And they just can't stay away from you, group 3. They cannot stay away from you. This person's either going to offer you up another opportunity. There may even be some kind of work opportunity with this person. Like if this isn't somebody from your past and this is somebody who you're currently dealing with, there may be some kind of opportunity to work here, like together. Maybe you're going to open up some kind of service-based business together or something. It may be you and them and another person. Like there may be 3 people, maybe a team of 3 people that start a business together or something like that. But you're possibly going to be doing something together where you can make money. Or at least that's what they want to do with you. Like this person sees how hard you work. And they're like, hey, group 3, I have an opportunity for you. Let's make some money together. Let's get this bag. Let's get a side hustle going together. You know, like that's kind of what I'm picking up. And I really, really pick up the energy of like you doing something with them to help other people. Like you're going to be helping others with this particular opportunity. But that is what I'm seeing here. If you have any questions or you'd like to book a personal reading, go ahead and click the link down below in the description box. It'll take you to my website and you can book there. Comment down below and let me know what group you were and how this message resonated with you. But other than that, I will see you later. Take care and have a beautiful rest of your day, Group 3. Bye-bye.